dokie. Mike? I am ready. You ready? Yep. Yeah. And make sure is it on me? Can you hit this camera for me? Hey, can you turn the camera on? This camera right here. Just hit the top switch on, and then hit the button. Gotcha. Ready, Mike? It's live. We live. Okay. He said we live. I think we live. Hey everybody, it's Simeon Henderson. Welcome to my show where I'm giving a voice to the people. It's time for us to get into another week. We're gonna have a good show for you today. I have some awesome guests. My first guest, she is a TV personality, radio personality. She's just a personality and she does so much, and I'm so glad to have her on the show. You probably heard her on WCIU, Fox, GCI, or the Ricky Smiley show. I think I heard her. No, not the Ricky Smiley show, but she's been on a lot. So I'm gonna have her come in. We're gonna get the show started. Before I get the show started, I just always want to give you guys a couple of tidbits about what's going on in the world. We know one thing that's happening that I really don't want to talk about, but I have to mention it. This whole thing with our man Bill Cosby. Mm, mm, mm. Bill Cosby is 81 years old, and he just got sentenced to 3 years in jail, 3 to 10. Do you think he's gonna make it? I don't know. All I know is I hope they got some pudding pops in jail because he ain't got good teeth anymore. So he might need something to chew on, something that'll soothe him and take him through this hard time. But on a serious note, I just really think that if Bill Cosby did what he was accused of, anybody that steps into something like that, they have to be dealt with in a proper manner. But it's like he's 81 years old. What is this really going to prove? He's going to jail, and he might not even make it 3 years in jail. He can't see that well. He can't walk. He has to be led to where he's going. So is it really justice? I don't know. And another thing, if you haven't registered to vote, please register to vote. Everybody's always talking about how they want their voice to be heard, or they want equal rights or anything. If you want this, you have to get involved. Get serious about life. Get out and vote. Make a difference. Everybody always says, well, my vote don't count. It's just one vote. Think about how many people said that. And then you'll understand. You have 1,000 people saying that, and you have somebody that runs, somebody that we need in office, and they lose by 500 votes. Your vote matters. So that's all. I just always want to give you guys a couple of tidbits, and it's just one of those days. I don't really like to get political because it's sort of a downer because everything that's going on in the world, but we're going to have a good show today. So you're going to have some fun. You're going to laugh. We have my man Shondell from Power 92 in the house. We have Edward Williams III in the house. He's an actor, and he's also a Ray Charles impersonator. So you guys are going to get to have some fun with that. And coming up first, I have my first guest, Miss Nakia Nichelle. She is an awesome young lady. You're going to learn a lot about her. We're going to have some fun. So please help me welcome Miss Nakia Nichelle. Nakia? How you doing, darling? It's good to see you. Let me get up, give you a kiss. Yeah, I'm good. So I see you ready. You got your you on your
Yeah, I shared it. So
okay,
my people
cool.
hopefully are watching. I mean, I know they're used to me being up during the day. Because I get up at 4.
You start early,
yes,
right? You start early.
Yes, very, very early. Some days I'm like, God, why?
So let me tell you, I appreciate you coming on here. And I appreciate you coming on here, being on here with me. And I know you have to get up early, so I had to have you on here first. You have an iPhone, right?
I do.
You have an iPhone. So I have an Android.
Oh.
But I just decided to change.
Oh, good
So
job.
yeah, so I ordered my iPhone.
Which one are you?
Come on now, do you have to ask?
Really?
What
You're
do you
getting the Max?
That's right.
Yes.
Look at me. I'm
Hello.
maximum.
I,
that should be my nickname.
I used to be an Android.
Uh-huh.
I did. And I have now converted my whole family, actually.
Really?
Yes, an extension of people to get their life in order a little bit. Because I'm going to say that when it comes up green on my my phone, I am a little bougie, and I'm like, oh, you got an Android, okay? Now I can't FaceTime you. Now I can't, the pixelation gets a little of your photos. It's not the same.
Everybody in my house has an iPhone.
Okay.
My three kids and my wife, everybody has an iPhone.
What
I was
made
the
you
only
decide
one. It's this whole media thing we do, it's a little more conducive to what we do. So I figured I would go ahead and grab one. But it's all good.
No, I got one. That's why I got it too. Absolutely. Because the media side of everything.
Okay, so let's get into it. You want some water?
No,
I brought some water for my guests.
I'm good.
I like to, just in case you get parched like me.
Okay, I will.
Mhm.
I'll grab one.
So let's get into it. Nakia Nichelle. Nakia Nichelle.
Yes.
What-
Chantel's over there laughing.
Oh yeah,
I
then
hear
we're not
it.
gonna pay attention to him.
I
We,
know.
so if you guys are watching, we have people in the studio, and they, they like to, how we do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have some fun. And just by the way, nice shirt, Chandel. That's something that we've been doing like for years. But let's get
Chantel
into
always
it.
picks on me, low key.
That's all right. That's because he loves you. Now, hey, now his hair is just about as long as yours. I remember he had long hair, then he cut his hair off,
Yeah.
and now he has long hair.
He
again.
transitions a lot.
So tell everybody about you.
What
Nakia
about me?
Nichelle,
Mm.
why do you get up at the crack of dawn?
Oh, pay bills. No, I'm
That's true, that's true, that's true.
No, so basically, I do the radio thing. You hear me in the morning when I'm doing traffic, but my passion and why I really love to wake up is, I love TV. I've been making some appearances, doing some lifestyle stuff, doing some entertainment stuff. Some people call me and be like, I just saw you on TMZ live, so I try to make my way more in the TV realm. Have been able to also do my own thing. They said set up kind of with you, but interviewing celebrities. So I've been able to kind of do that freelance pretty much.
So isn't that funny? And I look at it this way, like you interview celebrities.
Yes. Do you remember when I interviewed you?
No, I don't. When?
Oh my God.
When did you interview me?
This
How
is
long ago was it?
Oh my God. It's probably when I first, back in you were doing a movie.
Was it a movie?
Yes.
What movie was it? Do you remember
It
the
was,
movie?
oh God, I want to say it was with
Mark Harris?
I want to say.
Look,
Was it?
Chandel, I've done so many movies. I don't remember which one it was.
no,
I'm joking.
it's true though. You
No,
have.
I'm just joking. So now wait, I know I used to love her.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember. Yes.
That was it.
You
Yes.
weren't as tall as you are now.
Stop it. We're not doing that tonight. It's okay. I am not that tall. I think I'm just tall for a woman.
Oh no, you're
I'm
fine.
only 5'10".
You're fine. You're fine. And then you wear heels, so
Or
that,
maybe you're just short.
no, I'm 5'11".
Bull.
I'm 5'11".
What-
I'm
get a
just
measuring tape.
swole.
Where-
I'm swole. So you look shorter with the stocking. You look shorter.
You're 5'11".
I'm 5'11".
Okay, well maybe it's
Okay,
my
5'10"
wedges.
and a half.
See now, maybe it's my wedges now.
No, it's
I
all
would
good.
say that. Yeah,
So let me ask you this.
sure.
So in sitting here, and this is always weird for me
It's weird for me.
because I'm the interviewer and you're the interviewee, and it's normally the other way around.
Exactly.
So what is it like being able to talk to people and just get their view and opinions on what it is that they're doing, how they do it, how they like it, and what drives them to be where they are. So what drives you?
Oh, look at you. What drives me? I would say, like I said before, I have a passion for it. I'm very aware of what I want to do and where I want to be.
Mhm.
So, there's moments where I'm like, Jesus, why did I choose this field? Because it's not easy.
Not at all.
Not at all. But I'm just naturally an inquisitive person.
Right.
And I love learning people's story and love hearing more about them. And, I get to laugh with some people that I looked up to growing up. It's like sometimes moments of surreal, or getting to be on that red carpet when a big movie premiere comes out. So it's pretty dope.
Can I ask you this question? Have you ever interviewed anyone and you were like starstruck?
I get asked that
Where-
a lot. I really do. I would say that the moment that I had like a, can I say holy shit
You
moment?
can say that.
Okay.
It's holy in this shit.
Yeah. Was my first interview ever was Nelly.
Nelly, okay.
And it was actually Lisa, I think you were there, Shondell, but
Chandel's not here right now. Talk
okay.
to us.
Lisa E. No, because it was through Power 92.
Right.
And it was Nelly's celebrity softball game, and there was no local media, no major media coming out to wanting to cover that.
Mm.
And I had the opportunity. So that was the moment I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. But then ever after that, you come in and you know you got a job to do and you want to do it well. And I don't want to leave this impression of like, she's unprofessional or she doesn't know what she's doing or she's what behind the ears. So I'm always coming just like with this, like I got this. And when I interview celebrities, I always tell they're nervous sometimes to be interviewed. So if I'm nervous too, it's gonna make for like a weird vibe. So I'm always just like, I'm like, we're just catching up. We're like long lost friends, and let's just hash it out. So it ends up being a very comfortable interview because people are like, oh my God, like I did Omari Hardwick, and everybody's like, oh my God, I would have passed out. And I'm like,
So you know how that's a fan. Fans are different.
Yeah.
Fans are different. It's funny, and I look at people like yourself, me, Shondell, the different
here.
people. That no, I'm just saying because he's going to be on the show.
Yeah.
So we have fans, and it's cool, and people, and
What
I
do you
think
mean we have fans?
we have fans, like people that like what we do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
People that like what we do.
Yeah.
And that's a fan.
Yeah.
And we appreciate them. I know you do. I know I do.
Yes.
And what is it like for you? You're a beautiful young woman, and you're interviewing these guys. I know my name. Some of them probably hit on you, and you go places, and the guys are like, when the camera's not rolling, what's up, mom? What's going on? I know. Come on now. What is that like?
Well.
She's speechless, people. She's speechless.
Well, I usually do that. I laugh it off because.
Are you ever interested? Tell the truth. We're just talking. No one's gonna hold it against you. Somebody might see this interview and be like, "Oh man, I knew I should have tried to holler."
Well, no, it was funny. I was just telling this story the other day. I remember one time Avant tried to like,
Avant?
Yes.
Does he like girls?
Okay.
No, I was asking the question. It's the question.
Avant?
Oh my bad, I was thinking about somebody else.
Who are you?
I thought you said Avent. My bad.
Who is that?
I'm just. I could have got you. I could have got you. You're lucky. If you were a guy, I would have got you. When you said who was that?
Oh God.
So what was that like? Avant hitting on you.
It
What
was
was that
funny
like?
because he's short and ill.
Now, and you're gonna laugh at what I said, but you just said he was short and ill.
Well, he was short and short. I cannot do anything with a short man.
Okay.
What can I do? I mean, it's gonna look like you're my kid.
You ever thought about taking your heels off and just kicking it? you just gonna downplay the man because he's short. That's not
I can't. It's just I don't want to hold hands. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to be.
I got you. I can understand.
I feel just like weird.
Okay, so let me ask you this: What?
So he was no for me.
What is it like? What would be the ideal date for Nakia and Michelle? What would be the ideal date for a guy to take you on? See, we're getting to know you. We know you as the personality and all. We're getting to know you as the person, not the nality.
Can you tell this is like so?
What?
Because I don't talk about that.
I mean, but it's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to give like
the ideal
details.
date.
You just.
The ideal date. I don't know. I mean, I guess it just also it depends on like the vibe of the person. Like if we're you know, long. I guess a guy that doesn't expect that after the date, you know.
What, to hit?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
That brings me to my next question.
yeah.
How long do you date before you decide you want to kiss the guy? I'm just going to kiss.
Kiss.
We ain't going
I
past
mean,
the kiss.
I've kissed on the first date. That's not a
Okay.
problem. I mean, but again, it depends on the vibe.
Have you ever kissed a guy on the first date and he had bad breath? What?
No, no, but I have had a guy. He so he was an asshole. Let's just be real.
She's the first person that cursed like this on the show.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's not what you do. But
No,
this
it's
was,
just that's what we call a regular cuss word.
That is the only way I could describe him. So he was that, and he was wearing all white. And I remember he was just being such a jerk, and he was trying to get some ketchup out this bottle, and he kept squeezing it, and it exploded on him. And I laughed inside, deep inside. I laughed. I said, "That's what you get." Then he pulls out his black card, and he slams it on the table and says, "Oh, Dutch." And all I
Wait,
had
time
was,
out.
yeah, okay.
Dutch meaning like you're paying for yours and I'm paying for mine.
Absolutely.
And he put a black card on the table.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I said, okay, you know, and I didn't even have anything extravagant. I just had maybe like some fries or something. So then, walking out of the restaurant, he tries to kiss. And then when I was like, oh no, what are you doing? He said, are you in high school? And I'm like, okay, good night. Because you got to go before I catch case right here on the street.
So he couldn't even pay for your fries, and he wanted to. Where did you guys go?
Like a little bar on my house.
Okay.
It wasn't anything fancy.
Needless to say, that was the first and last date.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, we're talking to Nakia Nichelle, and we're getting to know her a little bit. She's told us a lot, and if you're a short guy, don't even try to talk to her. I'm letting you know right now. And if your name is Avant, keep it moving, because she's gonna say ill. But what's one thing that you want to leave the people with? That you want? What do you want people to know about Nakia Nichelle?
Okay, despite it all, I mean, because you were asking me questions that I never ever, like, I don't discuss my dating life. But me as a person, I'm very silly. So I love to laugh. I love to, you know, if you're following me on social media, you know I'm just silly. I don't really take anything too seriously. And I just like to have fun, seriously.
Okay, so I'm gonna help the guys out.
Okay.
So guys, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna ask her a few questions, and this way you'll get to know her a little better. So if you happen to run into her at the Oscars or at a Bulls game, or probably not a Bears game because it's too cold and then they're gonna lose, she probably won't be there. But if you see Nakia Nichelle, these might be some questions that you can answer or know about her. So let's go. Your favorite food?
Oh, seafood.
Seafood. Okay, which shrimp, fish?
Just all of it.
If it's in the sea, you eat it.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops?
Ooh, I'm a cereal person too. Ooh. I'll go with.
Gotta be quick.
I know. Okay.
Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops. I'll go
Okay.
with that. Okay.
Red Kool-Aid or Sunny Delight?
Sunny D.
Really? You are not black.
Well,
You pick Sunny D over Red Kool-Aid? You grew up in the suburbs?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse.
Thank
All
you.
right. Fried chicken or baked chicken?
You know what I'm gonna say? Baked chicken.
Harold's or Uncle Remus's?
Harold's, because I've never had Uncle Remus.
Now, what? You're not from the West Side, right?
No.
Okay, that's all good. Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Ooh, Adidas.
All day she dreams about sports. That's it.
I thought you were gonna ask me cars.
No, okay, let's go to cars.
What?
Now we're gonna see if she's bougie or not.
Okay.
What's your favorite car?
I know you're gonna go a Tesla.
Oh, you good. Teslas are cool. I'm gonna get a Tesla, the one that has the big computer
Yes.
screen in the middle of it.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, you just touch everything you want.
Yes,
You
or the
just touch
Lincoln
it.
MKV.
You just touch it. The Lincoln. People still
MKV.
drive Lincolns.
MKV.
My granddad, they had a Mark 8,
MKV.
a 78 Mark 8.
You gotta check it out. It's so beautiful.
Everybody, I'm sitting here with Nakia Michelle. She is a delight. She's a joy. And I just wanted to give you a chance to come on here so we can talk, so I can get to know you better, the people can get to know you better. And everything doesn't always have to be stuffed shirt. Sometimes you have to let your hair down, put on your wedges, sit down with your little leather jacket on, and have a good time. You laughing. She's laughing. I'm making her laugh. That's a good thing. So I want to say this. Anytime you ever need anything, you can always reach out. And I will be reaching out to you. We're gonna have to do some events together.
Yes.
Hosting.
Yes.
That would be great.
Yes, that would be
great.
amazing because I've never gotten to work with you.
Yeah, but you interviewed me. I think it'll be a good 1-2 punch. But do I have to wear shoes that make me taller?
You might want to invest in that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I'm cool with my
A
height.
step stool.
When I was a shorty, I used to climb trees. So I'm cool with my height.
I'm not a tree though.
This is-
Is that a metaphor?
Go over ahead.
Yeah.
Hard to do too.
Look, I'm like, come on, Nakia.
I gotta give you a hard time.
It's all good. So, do you want to ask me a question before I let you go?
Yes. When is the next movie you're gonna be?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question. Actually, in a TV series that Mark Harris wrote
Oh,
and
you're
directed.
still working on it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
called Black and Privilege,
Okay.
along with Brian White, Corey
Oh.
Hendricks, Don Halfkinney, Cole from Martin, Carl Anthony Payne,
Yes, I acted. Yes.
and what's the guy's name from the Temptations? Charles Malik,
Leon?
Charles Malik,
Oh, okay.
the one, Charles Malik, and
Okay.
Cinda Williams
Okay.
from Mo Better Blues. Remember her?
Okay. Yes.
Cinda, and there's a lot of people in it from Chicago, and so we're doing. It's hopefully they're going to be doing a screening in February, so we got to get you to come out.
Yes, absolutely.
probably
So
host
where
it.
will it be airing?
Hopefully Netflix.
Okay.
That's what we're praying for, when we
Okay.
get that Netflix deal.
Now, have you worked with Christopher Nolan?
Yes, I have. I was
Okay, yeah,
in
that's
his
what I
movie,
thought.
Professor Mac,
Right.
and a couple of them, Subtle Seduction, a few movies.
Yeah, yeah, because I worked with him and Carl Payne when they
Yeah,
did Zodiac.
yeah,
Sign.
Zodiac Sign.
Yeah, so are you, I thought you were gonna be in the next one.
I will.
Too.
I think I am. I
You
think I
are?
am. But we're not going to turn this into you interviewing me. We're not going to do that.
I'm just in that, it's a habit. I just can't help it.
So there you have it, guys. Nakia Michelle, my first guest for tonight. She is also my lover. You can tell everybody where they can find you at on social media. Remember, guys, this is live in studio. So if you hear a guy in the back, it's Shondell, the only guy you're going to hear. It's like 10 guys, but you hear Shondell. So tell everybody where they can find you.
Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Nakia Michelle, and then my fan page, I am Nakia Michelle.
And that's Nekia.
Mm-hmm.
Nakia Michelle.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
No, you know, I got all these guys on the show today. I had to have a pretty lady on the show.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause the
They're all
guys
making
will be-
fun of me and
The
whatnot.
guys will get mad at me if I didn't. So
No, they'll be all right.
now, ladies, it's your turn. We got the guys coming up. So thank you, Nakia. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Simeon Henderson Show, giving a voice to the people. Sometimes you have to just go for it and do what it is that you were put here to do. Walk in your purpose and your destiny. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Like I always say. Nakia and Michelle, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
We'll be right back for the next guest.
Just clap. Thank you.
You ready, Exhale? Huh?
Me next. I done told everybody I was next. All your
Don't-
viewers is
That's
telling
you
me.
get for telling people something you don't know the
They
answer.
finna stop following. They
No,
finna
they
stop
not.
watching.
They gonna stop.
I just looked at your ratings. This one gonna top it off.
Thank
because
you.
of
Thank you, dear. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, you go next. So I'll end with Shondell and
Bye, Chanel.
Shondell and Excel, because I got a feeling. I got a feeling when I bring them up here, we're gonna blow the lights out of the place. So come on, Ed, let's get it. Let's get it.
You know his name Ed too. When you say Ed,
How's the battery about the battery?
It kept turning on, and I fixed it, bro. You had it down. I fixed
Okay,
it.
come on. Is this one on? This one on?
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, Ed. Let's get it. Let's go.
Walking in.
All right, now wait 1 second. I'm gonna hit you. Could you hit record on that one for me?
So what, the live pause or is it going?
No, live, they can hear
Your
you.
battery's about
Yeah,
to die.
I know, it's okay. All right, everybody, it's your man Simeon, and I am back. We are going to keep this show going. I hope you guys are tuning in. I hope you're having a good time. Remember, like and share. We need people to watch. We need all of the views. We need you guys to share, and like. Go to the YouTube channel, Simeon Henderson, and hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell. My next guest is my little brother. I call him my little brother. His name is Edward Williams III, and he has 2 children. I always say that. But he is an actor. He does music, and he is a Ray Charles impersonator. And I've seen him do it, and hopefully we can get him to do it today. We'll see. But without further ado, guys, please welcome my little brother, Edward Williams III. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Come on, man. Sit down. Sit down. So what's up with you?
Not much, man. Just PYC is what I like to call it.
Oh, so are you on there?
I'm on here now.
Which one are you on? You need to send people to the Simeon Henderson page.
I'm sending
Share it.
It's on live, so
It's on live?
you see, you starting to get look.
Okay.
Hey, Elwood, look. Hey, y'all, what's going on?
Hey, Edward. Okay,
Like,
here we go.
This show finna get the most.
Oh,
views
okay,
on
here we
something
go.
right now.
So he's not modest at all. Let's say
2K,
that.
I am, but I'm being. It's real. It's
So
real.
here we go. Let's get into it. Edward, what have you been working on?
Sabrina Alexander. Hey, how you doing?
What have you been working on?
We
We get black people, they never been on the show before, they don't know how to act. I'm gonna teach them real quick. So he
Nah,
gonna,
I
no, here we
What's
go.
going on, Matt?
So
Hey,
you
y'all
gotta
make
put
sure
that-
y'all
You
share.
gotta put that
Make sure
down.
y'all
You
share.
gotta put it down.
Got it.
'Cause now
Make
we
sure
gotta
y'all
go.
share and let's do it.
Make sure you share it. Let's do it. He's not gonna say nothing else to y'all like that, okay? No, I'm playing. But anyway, brother, so it's good to have you on here.
It's good.
You just got back from LA?
Yes.
Yes. How was that trip?
Oh, horrible.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about move past that one. We'll move past that.
Now let's talk about it though.
No, I
You
don't
know,
want to talk about it.
But
It's
cause
horrible.
look, I always tell people always have a good day on purpose.
Okay.
You gotta always have a good day on purpose. Have bad moments, not bad days.
Okay.
So, it was good because I got an LA manager now.
Okay.
Trying to take this.
So you did get it. I talked to you while you were down there.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
man, they love me. They want to see what we can do together, collaborate and do together. So I'm like, let's do it. Let's go for it. I just showed them everything I could do with like just self-producing and things like that. And they want to, work. Shout out to my agent, Michelle, for hooking me up with that.
Michelle Hayes.
Yes, Hayes Talent. So after that, you know how they got the cliche like overstaying your welcome?
Mhm.
I think that happened because 2 days prior to the day I was supposed to leave, I was like, you know what? I've been here long enough. I probably should just switch my flight and go
And
home.
get out, right?
But I'm like, you know what? I already paid for it. You know what I'm saying? They might not give me no money back, so I'm gonna just ride it out. The day I was supposed to leave, woke up that morning, I rented a Mercedes Benz. I had
You flossing.
yeah, so got up that morning, car was gone.
Really?
Got
You
in-
got told?
Got in
For what?
street cleaning or something.
Oh,
But
come on. Read the signs, man.
no, it said 7. I got down there like 7:05.
Okay, 7 o'clock. They, you know, they
So-
wait for that. They
so
be
look.
thirsty.
So I had to go pay to get the car from the impact, like $400. I get there, they give me the car. He said, "I'm gonna give." They're gonna pull the car out and they'll give you the receipt outside. I said, "Okay."
Mhm.
I see on the windshield. I'm like, "What? This the receipt?" He's like, "The dude gonna say no, that's something else," and walk away. I looked at it because I asked. I said, "When did y'all tow the car?" Because I got downstairs at 7:00. He's like, "Oh, we towed it at 7:02."
Mhm.
I'm like, "All right."
Exactly.
So I get the car and I dude gonna tell me, no, that's something else on the windshield. So I look at the windshield, it's a ticket at 7:01 for $200.
Oh, wow. So that's $600.
Exactly. So I'm like, all right, bad moment. Keep the day going. It's in the morning, it's early. So I wanted to go hiking. So, so we went hiking. And yeah, I usually have a Gucci bag on, little
He's very materialistic. If you haven't
I'm
noticed that.
I'm not
Benz's,
materialistic.
Gucci bag. did you have on a Fendi hat?
I did not. I
Okay,
did not.
all
Look
right.
how I'm dressed now. You talking about I'm very
So
materialistic.
I mean, you
I-
just paid $800. You lost it. You probably had to sell your drawers while you was out there.
So, I usually have the Gucci fanny pack, right?
Uh-huh.
Got robbed. I didn't personally get robbed. I just like to be dramatic. They stole it out of the car. But I don't know whether to tell them thank you or not because they left the wallet.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they took the wallet out and left it on the seat. They just wanted it back. I was like, I know I'm in LA. Because in Chicago, that car would have been at every gas station in the 5-10 mile
Hey
radius.
man, you want 20 on 10?
Right.
20.
So I said, okay, cool. We still gonna have a good day. Finished off the day. Went back to my friend's house. I was out to Tarzan, his birthday. Shout out to Tarzan, Greg Davis.
Black guy named Tarzan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's go.
he's the real Tarzan.
Okay, keep going now.
So I packed my bags, got ready to head to the airport. I'm at a red light, getting off the expressway, getting ready to get to the airport. Bam! Somebody smacked me to the back of the room.
What did you learn from this?
Don't go to LA.
No.
Too long. Don't overstay your welcome.
No, this is what I have to ask you. Did you get the insurance on the car?
I did.
You didn't?
I did.
Okay, you good.
I mean, they hit me though. So they hit me from the back. Pause. So I'm good anyway.
Okay. I can't say it. Okay, so did you good now? You got that out?
I'm good.
Everybody knows Edward's story in LA now, and they hit him from the back. Pause. He good now. Okay. So Edward, here we go. Now here we go. What are you working on? What did you just finish working on? I want you to tell the people.
What did I just finish working on?
Yeah, it's a TV series that's coming out.
Yes. I just finished working on Southside for Comedy Central.
Okay.
New TV series.
What was that like?
Man, amazing. Like, man, I got to work with executive producer Michael Blyden, Bashir, and Diallo Riddle.
Okay.
It was amazing. Like them dudes, man, they let you, like, they got cast and they let them do my thing.
They let you work.
Yeah, they let us work.
What's your character like? What is your character like?
So it's called Southside, and my character basically is this kid, trying to pursue his on the south side of Chicago. Very stereotypical.
Yeah,
Trying to be
the
a
people
rapper.
that wrote it is from Chicago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm a kid trying to be a rapper.
Mhm.
Is what you're gonna get. I'm very outspoken.
Right.
Graduated from YouTube University.
So I forgot they started school. But yeah. So okay, here we go. Because you spent most of your interview telling us about your story in LA, which is cool. So now everybody knows. No one's gonna if you start a GoFundMe, we're not gonna fund it. Because you
But $1 a day could help me get that Gucci bag back.
see that's
I was just
definitely
saying.
not gonna nobody care about no
Edward
damn
Williams.
Gucci bag.
With 3 eyes at the end, I actually on Cash App is Edward Williams and just the number.
Hey, partner, down at the barber shop on Roosevelt, we need one of them Gucci bags. Do your thing. We'll get you a Gucci bag. Just don't zip it too many times. You'll be all right. So here we go, Edward.
All right.
The music. Let's get to the music. So we know you're an actor, and you did the Finish Line. Was it Foot Action?
Finish line.
Finish Line. So you were one of the faces for the Finish Line. What was the name of the shoe?
What was I did 2 pair of shoes.
What was it?
So the campaign was Shoes So Fresh.
Okay. They were Adidas.
The first ones were Nike Vapor Max, which I just recently bought a pair, and I actually lost them in LA.
I'm tired of them already.
I did. No, seriously.
That's what happens when you get stuff free. You just let it go.
No, it wasn't. I love them shoes. Like literally, those shoes.
Like you
were-
love the shoes.
Yeah.
Like you love
Like
the shoes.
like it was literally like walking on air, and I say that in the commercial. So they're not paying me no more, so this is free advertising. But yeah, those shoes were really dope. And then I did Adidas, the 4.0 Adidas Boost.
Boots. Yeah, I remember.
And those were comfortable too, though. They gave me a pair of those. Shout out to Adidas. Those were very comfortable. I still have those. I actually left them in LA the last time I went, and I picked them back up this time.
Okay. So you have family in LA.
I do.
Okay.
I got family in San Diego. I'm from San Diego.
Then, right, I remember. Yeah. So what we want to know, you have all these talents. You have a plethora of talents. That you know what the plethora means, right? No, don't Google it. Don't do that. You're on TV.
Context clues.
no.
It means a lot. A lot.
Don't Google it on TV. Don't. But so I want everybody to see what you can do. Did you bring your sunglasses?
Anybody got? Actually, oh,
Yeah, he got them. So everybody, I have a treat.
trying to
for
make
you.
sure to make people know it wasn't staged.
I have a treat for you guys. I want to bring Edward on just so we can get to know him a little better. He is up and coming, and actually not up and coming. He's doing it. He's doing this thing here in Chicago. He's been out in LA, just traveling, doing a lot of movies and plays. But one thing that you might not know about him, or you might know about him, is he actually has a talent for music. And one thing he does, I remember the first time I seen him do it, I was tripping out. And I was looking for a chubby girl so you can grab her wrist. Anybody see the movie Ray? Anybody see the movie Ray? So without further ado, I want Edward to share with you his Ray Charles impersonation right here on the Simeon Show.
Is this the end of my interview?
We'll see. Depends on how good you go.
Because I got some more stuff I want to say.
Another interview. No, I'm joking.
Well, after you get these views, it will be. Are y'all watching?
He's such a young guy.
Well, Simeon, see, here's the thing. When you think pennies, you get pennies. And when you think dollars, you get dollars. I got on real time. Yes, you good to me. Oh, yeah. She give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of indeed. I got on real time. Yes, you good to me. Oh, yeah.
So Ray, let me ask you, how long have you had this drug problem? I see you scratching.
I don't have a drug problem. See, see the thing about it, man. If it gets too hard on me, I'm gonna put that monkey on my back and grind it, man. You feel me?
Well, you know, I'm from the west side of Chicago,
Okay.
and normally when people scratch their arms like that, that means they got an addiction.
I know. It ain't no addiction, man. I'm gonna get you what you do, baby. Yeah.
Let me ask you one more question.
Yeah.
When's the last time you wrote a hit?
The last time I wrote a hit or saw the hit. You see what I did there?
Are blind people normally this freaky?
What do you mean? See, I use everything else. See, all my senses are enhanced because I don't see. So I actually see more than you do.
How many fingers I got up?
It doesn't matter. How many fingers can you take?
Everybody, this is my man Edward Williams III. Very talented brother. Very talented brother. Oh man, dude, I've been waiting all week for that. And it's hilarious. So we're gonna have to do a show, man, where we actually have you like dress up, cause you can play the keyboard and stuff too, right?
I can.
Or you can fake like you
tell
can.
me. I pantomime.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I didn't make
I
it
thought
on
you were
American
paying
Idol.
it for real.
I'm a good actor.
That's true.
No, that's my next goal. My next goal is to take piano lessons.
Okay, and you should do it, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me tell you something about my man Edward before I let him go. He lives in the John Hancock building.
You gonna send everybody to my house?
No, I'm just saying. So and no, because remember I went live from there one time. Remember the post? We got like 1,000 posts for all the people that want to live downtown. No, I'm just, but Edward has been working hard. He's been doing this thing, and I just want to encourage you, brother. And what one thing people don't know, I might not get to see you all the time, but we talk all the time.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm here for you like a big brother, man. And I appreciate what you're doing, and I'm watching you grow. And I just want you to know, man, you are an encouragement to people, and this is what success looks like when you work hard. And I want you guys to just follow my man. How can they follow you?
I'm glad you asked. So you can follow me on all social media sites. Honestly, guys, like Simeon said, I do this to help other people see and say, if he can do it, you can do it. So you can follow me on any social media platform. I'm actually getting my YouTube channel up and running right now. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. But Edward Williams III, there's 3 eyes at the end, all on everything. Edward Williams III, there's 3 eyes at the end. I just started my own production company. I partnered with my man Nate Joaquin. It's called Lit Squad Productions. So if you guys, want to do anything or shoot me out something, whatever, I will charge you though. Time is money now.
But and that's the thing, Edward. What people have to understand is when people are using their talents and things like that, it's okay to charge.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know the person, you would pay for it. So why not pay just because you know the person?
Exactly. Yeah. And I just realized, like in LA, I literally said, time is valuable, and it is. Like you can get money back, you can't get time back. And I'm like I literally been wearing myself thin. I had a conversation with the manager and with my agent, and I was just like, you know, I do a lot behind the scenes and like, you know, prepping and helping people audition and stuff like that, which I do it because I love this.
Right.
I love to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it for free if we didn't need money to survive.
Mhm.
But I need money now because I want to buy one of these cameras that you got here. Very nice. You know, so I definitely need some money in my pocket. But I'm all about perfecting your craft.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people hit me up with questions and stuff, and it's like, perfect your craft. Perfect your craft. I tell people all the time, it's like, it's really basic, and when I give them this basic answer, they get upset. Like, it's no secret.
Yeah. You have to work.
It's 3 T's: timing, talent, and tenacity.
Say it again.
Timing, talent, and tenacity.
There you go.
You got to keep going until it's your time. Like, for black people, it's a good day to be black right now.
It's always a good day to be black.
I'm just saying, you got a black Superman getting ready to come out. You got a black James Bond.
Hold on, wait, time out, goddammit. Superman can't be black. Now I'm cool with we
Hey.
take over everything. Superman can't be black.
Hey, you got a black Superman for that.
Is he gonna be light skinned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan.
He not light skinned. He
Lighter
like
than me.
All right.
But you know, so everybody's like, "Oh, what are you doing? Or what's this?" I'm like, the same thing I've been doing for the last 10 years. You know, it just happened to be my time now. You know.
And that's and I wish we had more time to talk because everybody that's on the show tonight and the next 2 guests I have coming on, we all know about putting in time. We all know about the years. We all know about the grind. And that's why I had this show today about people in Chicago making it. And keep up with the grind, man, and keep doing what you're doing. And if you want to get another Gucci bag, no, if you want to get the camera, stop buying those expensive Gucci bags and invest in your.
I already ordered that on her. Like when I was sitting in the back.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. My man Edward Williams III, and he did his thing impersonating Ray Charles and telling us about who he is and what he does. Make sure you support my brother. Make sure you check him out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. He doesn't really do Twitter. And be careful. Don't come behind him because if you do, you have to pause. And thank you for coming on the show. Would you like a bottle of water, sir?
Hey, free.
Yes.
Take it.
We know you don't have no money because
Right.
you paid to get your car at the pound and everything.
Yeah, anything free, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
There you have it, everybody. Edward Williams III. Let's give him a hand. Thank you for coming out.
Have a good day.
All right,
man.
man. All right, I see you, man. Love you, brother. So we're gonna keep the show going, guys. And the next 2 guys I have coming up, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna bring in one and then bring in the other one simultaneously. But I want to bring in my man, Mr. Shondell from Raw TV Radio Power 92. This man is the epitome of grinding, starting and going and finishing. Shondell, come on in, brother. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Man.
Where are we looking right here?
No, you look at me and looks at you.
Oh, man, what you?
You good.
It's
Right,
like you got
baby.
your glasses on.
That's right, baby. The star is born. Everything else.
So, Shondell, I'm gonna get right into it, man.
Let's get it. son.
I've been knowing you, man, for almost 20 years.
You know me when I was skinny.
He's not lying. Then now he owns a chicken shack, and I think you selling the chicken or you eating it?
Why not? Bubba?
No, I'm bored, y'all.
Man,
No.
Jesus.
So, hey, man. So what's going on, Shondell? You are doing huge things. You not only started your own TV radio show,
Mhm.
and you have millions of listeners,
Mhm.
and you're interviewing some of the hottest MCs and hip hop artists in the world.
That's right.
And not only that, did I hear you on a couple of songs with someone?
Yeah, I got a new record out right now. It's called The Club. Shout out London on the track, produced by London on the track. Featuring Derez Deshawn, that's the kid that's got that Hardaway record out.
Yeah.
I took the Hardaway.
The Hardaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Twist, of course.
Yes.
Homie Young Dre and King Fat, Chicago on King Fat. Kept the Devil in Chicago. Shout out Shorty Capone. Shout out Zuma Records, Roosevelt. Martinez behind the whole operation. Shout out Morocco Bond.
That's the man.
Yes.
Morocco
that's
the man.
I used to manage Morocco.
Man, really?
Yeah. That's
And then now he's shooting movies, winning his movies, doing his
yeah.
thing.
We actually got a partnership
Mhm.
situation. Those sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We working on the film. This guy is good. You know, we working on the film as well.
So let's go back.
Mhm.
Let's go back. We see where you at now. We
Right.
see the things you're doing.
Right.
Dude, I'm like, I get so excited because it's so funny. People don't understand when you got history,
Right.
right? So let's go back.
Let's take
The man, we gonna go back. The man used to do comedy, right?
Yeah.
He used to do comedy and he used to rap. And we used to do a thing at Creative
Salon.
Salon.
That I create.
And we do improv and all of that. I mean, on Sunday nights, I mean, just have it rocking. But you're talking about going back 15 plus years.
Yeah, probably longer than that.
What was it like, man? What was it like the journey? Like just never giving up, man.
I just watched other people's mess ups, and I was like, I'm gonna be something. I don't know what. I'm like, I know I'm gonna be something. I know I gotta make it. I know I gotta, like I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I don't smoke because I watch what it do to other people.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I know to stay away from that. I know to finish school. I know.
Right.
So I just was always determined. Like I know either it's gonna be sports, it's gonna be music. I already have my bag set on. I'm doing something. I never thought I'd be doing radio on TV though, ever. Never.
I remember when you first told me that you were going to do Raw TV radio. Like
Yeah.
I remember that,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, cool, because you were. I remember I think you started off as an intern with 92.
No, I actually
What station was it?
no,
'Cause it
I
changed
actually-
over, didn't it?
I got in radio. I won a contest on WGCI
That's what it was.
about Radio Idol.
That's what it was.
I beat out like 4 million people.
Mm-hmm.
It was huge. It was like American Idol, just
Right.
Radio Idol. Shout out to Leroy Johnson. We're gonna get the air check. I gotta shout him out.
Everybody knows Leroy.
So shout out my bro Leroy. Young Lee. But I won. I remember Sam Silk announcing it. Cause he was like, you are the winner. The phone's about to ring right now. So I'm at the crib like this folded ring. I'm like, I ain't expect to win. And then when he said the name, man, I just lost it. And to be to be the highlight, the positioning statement for the week on radio. So they like 107.5 WGCI, I don't know hip hop and R&B. Hit us up on the line 312-591-1075. They like, yo, the winner, Shondell Huntley, tune in. Like I was a positioning statement for like a whole week. I was like, yo, that was just crazy. And I got to do Bad Boy Radio.
I remember.
Shout out Mike Love. He
Yeah,
wasn't there. I wanted to do it because he was like my favorite radio personality. But the Diz, big up to the Diz. We did our thing. And then Trey the Chocolate Job. Shout out to my brother Trey. Called me. He was like, man, I just heard you on there. He said, dude, I'm getting a morning show in 8 months on Power 92. You're hired. I'm like, word? So the crazy thing is, I didn't go to school for radio.
I know.
I never thought I'd be doing radio ever in life. I thought I was gonna be like a rapper or a basketball player, something, right? I was bugging when he called me and said, "Yo, I'm getting a morning show. You hired? I just heard you killed it." And I always did voice impersonation, so it was like I knew how to mimic a radio person. I knew how to do voice impersonation, so I was just good at it. And it worked. So,
That used to crack me up about you. You'll talk, you'd be like, yeah, this is a fun, do that thing, man. I'm like, what is he doing? What are you talking about?
They had me doing on the morning show. I started doing traffic and sports.
I
A lot of different comedy skits.
Yeah.
I would do traffic as like DMX, like different skits or like Louise Jefferson. Just different Bill Clinton. Actually, we remixed Shauna. Shout out XL, super producer XL, who did the beat. Shauna, I was getting some heads.
Right.
We remixed it as Bill Clinton.
Right. I remember.
People thought it was really
Bill Clinton. I remember
crazy.
that.
I'm like, this is crazy. So, yeah. So they got us good, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody watching the show right now, I just want you to take a second to pause and really listen to what's being said. Because I know there's a lot of you out there that have dreams, you have goals, there's a purpose for you, but you don't know how you're going to do it, if you should keep doing it. And when you get knocked down, you feel like you need to just give up. I'm here to tell you, this show today, everybody you've seen so far, we're where we are because we didn't give up.
Period.
I remember, man, just listening to you on the radio, and then it was so funny because then XL has been doing music,
Right.
and then shout out to Sino, my little cousin's been doing music. So it's like, hey, Shondell, I need you to get this record on the radio. Can you play it? And then it's like, because we're close, and it's like, well, if it's good, I'll play it. And people have to always understand, just because somebody knows you don't mean it's going to play on the radio. It has to actually be good. And one thing I like, and I pay homage to you, is because the reason you got the job is because of your personality and the talent you have within. And then you just start honing in on it. Like, what was it like when you first had to read a commercial for the radio in 15 seconds.
I messed up.
Exactly. People don't get that.
It
It takes time. It takes time.
When I tried out for BET New Face and I saw Roxy, I said, yo, you're gonna win this. And she said, why? Why do you think that? I said, because now knowing what I know, I said, because you know how your mom could be like, my son's talented.
Yeah, of course.
Ain't nobody better than my son. So what I realized when I was on GCI with the Disney, like, yo, read this. And it was like iPad Nano, something. I didn't pop it how it's supposed to be popped. And I'm like, damn. He noticed it, he picked up, he helped me salute. He didn't leave me hanging. And that's when I realized right there, I was like, damn, I'm not polished talent, I'm raw talent.
There it is.
And I was like, I gotta get polished. That's the key. The key is like, you have the talent, but you gotta know how to read the sponsors. You gotta know how to pop this stuff because this is the bread and butter.
Yeah.
So once I got educated on that, with Power 92 doing the morning show, doing traffic,
Mhm.
you ain't doing nothing but reading sponsors.
That's it.
And so I'm just,
Yeah.
traffic is brought to you this morning by Taco Bell. I think outside the bar, only a Taco Bell. Get 2 tacos. So I would just, and then I would go just practice it and really, like you said, and really just hone the craft.
Yep.
Like this, what I'm doing, I got to be the best at what I do.
Shonda,
So-
people don't get it. I still have all of my notes. When I first got hired as an on-air personality for WCIU,
Mhm.
I've never done TV. I was an actor and I've never done TV.
Right.
It took me 4 weeks to get ready.
Right.
Like to get ready.
Right.
People understand. They see me doing it. Like I can do that. I was like, man, do you know how fast that teleprompter's going?
Yeah.
I'm reading. It sounds like I'm just saying stuff, but I'm reading it.
Right.
But you can't just read it. It has to become you. It has to be organic.
Mhm.
You have to deliver it where people want to see it and they want to listen to it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that because he said watch it."
Mhm.
And people don't understand that it's a craft and there's steps to it.
Right.
There's
right.
levels to it, and you had to master it
Nah,
if you wanted to go to the next level,
you're right.
which you
And,
did, brother.
And shout out Jay Allen. I ended up becoming the program director over like the entire Chicago division,
Mhm.
which I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. So shout out Shop Blizz. He was running what's called the Power Hour, and I was like, man, I just wanted to do the morning show and go home.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I'll just be a team player because when I loaded it, Jay Allen said, I need you to load the Power Hour.
Mhm.
What the hell is that? So I did it, and then he called me. He said, yo, whatever you did, do it again. The ratings went up. And I was like, what'd you do? I just played hits, Chicago hits. And I did it again, then I did it again, and then that's when, boom, you're the PD of the entire Chicago division, right up on the damn Jay Allen. So anything to do with Chicago music, I decided on what got played, who got played. It was next to go on rotation. I helped so many people, like we'll be talking a daybreak. How many people I've literally, and not that I have to do it, but I just, by me being a radio, I do what I want to do because I want to leave a legacy. And I look at people like, okay, you're in position, but what have you done to help? And I used to be an artist, so I know what it feels like to want to be played, want to be heard, turn haters to believers. Even with Raw Radio now, because, of course, Power 92 way me on.
Mhm.
So that's when we did Raw Radio, which cost us. So it cost me money for you to breathe on the radio, which I'm investing in my city. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love what I do. I love to be in position to call you and say, hey, your music's going to play this Sunday. Tune in.
But this is how you can tell how talented you are because, and it's about business.
Yes, sir.
They laid you off because of business or that contract was up. But because you were so good, when you wanted to bring your own thing in, they gave you that platform, even though you had to pay for
No,
it.
they was like, honestly, I was gonna become like a police officer, a firefighter, a job with benefits.
Right.
I was like, man, I gotta do something. You know how it is, you just boom, you get laid off. You know what I'm saying? You're already
Yeah.
comfortable, you got your bills, your family to maintain. So I'm just like, damn. I'm like, I felt tripped out. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
know
like-
what you was
I'm
gonna
like, damn, it's over. So salute to my partner, my brother, Shorty Capone. I gotta big up him because he was like, man, let's just buy you a show. I'm like, what? And he was like, man, find out what it costs. Let's just buy it. So I called the station, and what I did, I literally got educated on media marketing right there. They didn't know what I was on. I was like, what did it cost for a 30-second commercial? What does it cost for a 60? A live in the building interview, a live read, a live remote.
On the job training.
So I
man.
found, dude, we bought the show, sold out the show, pre-sold the show within like 3 weeks.
Mhm.
And now I've been doing Raw Radio for the past 15 years.
Man, is that crazy?
It's amazing because the only person out there fire me is me.
But look at this is what you have to get out of this, people.
Mhm.
Please get this, please. This is to all my brothers: Marcus Pfizer, Michael Ballard, Edward, Excel, Sino, all the people, Messiah, everybody I know. Listen to what he's saying, because this is what we think about and what you have to know. Just because one door closes, that means something else is out there for you. You can't stop if you're walking in your purpose, and just because you don't get or one opportunity ends.
Mhm.
I remember, man, when my contract was up, I'm on TV for 2 years straight.
Mhm.
Everybody, and it's now the contract is just up.
Mm.
And so it's like, what do? Do you just stop?
Right.
You've gained momentum. You have people watching.
Right.
You have people listening. We can't go nowhere in Chicago without people knowing us.
Right.
So it's like, now God gave you a platform. So what you gonna do with it? Now you gonna cry about it, or are you gonna build on it? And that's what you have to do.
Man.
You have to build. Man, I'm in school. I work at the school part-time with
Mhm.
the kids. Man, you know how many kids listen to Raw TV radio? They're like, Mr. Henderson, Spanish kids, white
Yes,
kids. Mr. Henderson, Shondell shouted you out yesterday.
Yes,
He
sir.
gonna be on your show? I said, that's my man.
Yes, sir.
And it's like, we have to just encourage each other, keep doing what we're doing.
And definitely
And it's like,
empower
man,
one another.
And
Show
you're
love,
starting
show unity.
businesses, man, and you're just stepping up, brother, and you're a dad.
Yeah.
You're a
Yes.
dad. How many kids you got now?
2 daughters,
So how old are they?
18 and 12. Lyric imitator.
18 and 12. What is 2 daughters?
Yes.
What is that like? Don't get distracted yet.
No,
Not
God
yet.
bless
Not yet. Don't do
everybody
it. Don't
coming
do it.
in.
Don't
God
do it.
bless
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, what I'm being a dad is just an amazing feeling. I do what I do for them.
Mhm.
They're my motivation. That's why the name of the new mixtape is dropping is Motivation. It's really like named after my kids, Motivation.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Everybody, this is my man Shondell,
Mhm.
and when I say this is my man, this is my brother for real. I can call him anytime, and I'm gonna promote your music, man,
Mhm.
like crazy.
Thank you.
And what we have to do, and this is just real talk. I got to get you into the schools, like when we, because I'm connected to schools. Because believe it or not, the young people are driving music now,
I already
and
know.
because everything is going viral.
Yes.
And what we have to do is we have to take note of what it is. And it's so funny how the kids nowadays, they act like we're not hip,
Right.
but the music they're listening to are people our age.
Yes.
But we're not cool though. But we're making the music.
Right.
But
I know what you mean.
kids are different. But I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. I love what you're doing. I salute you. I appreciate you. And I just want you to keep going, man, because you never stop.
I salute you as well, and I see what you're doing as well, and I'm like, and when I saw the commercial, I was like, wow. It's like when you see the news,
Mhm.
and you see like a block, and you get excited, like, yo, I walked on that block. So it's like when you see something like someone be like, damn, look at Simbo.
And you
know what I mean?
always
I'm
shout,
like,
like
wow.
out of nowhere, you'll just send me a shout out,
Yeah,
like, man,
because
what you do.
I think you never know who's thinking about you.
Yeah.
So I just think outside the box, and I do what I do from the heart. Not that I owe anybody anything, not that if I can do something to help empower somebody, help compliment somebody, I'm gonna do it. If I can help you, I'm gonna do it. It's just always, my mom is still that in me.
And real talk, you're one of the people that drove me to do my own show. Because I was like, man, Shondell doing it, I can do it. And it was like, support. And we're talking about support. I want to bring my brother in. XL, come in here, brother. Come on to the couch, man.
Producer, baby.
Come on to the couch. Now, this man right here, super quiet,
Oh yeah.
but super talented. Hey, so look, sit down, X. Look, so XL, let me tell you, let me
Yes,
go
sir.
back. So guys,
Let me
let
see
me
these
tell you,
right here, by the way.
let me tell you who this is. Yes, sir. This is for you. There you go. That's for you. Shondell, that's yours right there. Man, but look at this picture, man. That's 4K.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is, remember, it was a time when we couldn't afford the cameras and the film and stuff. So XL, we're gonna go back. XL, so just to give you a little quick history on XL, he's a super platinum producer.
Yes, sir.
Shauna, Pretty Ricky, Dude and them, Shondell and them,
Red Cafe.
and Twister, and he's just been at it. I remember the old computers, the old white computers, like brick block computers. That's what he started on.
Big Macs.
The big back computers. I would come to the man. How old were you Man, you were
I remember you for a
no,
while.
but I'm saying when I first started, when
17.
he was
18.
17, going on 18, I was working at the school, and I would literally drop my call. He would have my car all day to do whatever he needs to do while I was at work. Remember that?
Yeah, no.
He would have my car all day to do
Yeah,
whatever
the
he
Lex
needs
Bubble.
to do. The Lexus, the ES300.
Lex Bubble.
I was like, man, do what you got to do. He had a car, and then when I got off, whatever, we kick it. Him, Sinister, Ben City, all of them. They you walk in the house like this. You go up the stairs. He had his computer stuff set up right there. They making beats right there. They recording in the kitchen, but just going. And then we put the little studio in the crib, and then just going. But man, what is it like for you just to get in the lab, no matter what, no matter how big, no matter how small, and just get in your zone and do what you do?
Well, it ain't about the equipment.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why I said
Right.
get in your zone. You just
Yeah.
do what you do.
Man, I just love it so much. It don't even matter where I'm at, what equipment I got. If it, I can put sounds together that blend good. You know what I'm saying? It can be a ping pong off whatever. I'm gonna make it blend together and sound good.
Right.
And that's it. Any sound.
I noticed he gripped his hand as he said.
Right. That's that passion. That's that passion. Let me ask you this. The first time you heard your beat on the radio, one of your beats on the radio for the first time, I remember. But how did you feel? How did you feel when you heard that beat? It was just like your favorite word was just wanging, Joe. It's wanging. How did you feel, man?
I don't know. It's exciting. It's exciting to hear your joint, especially when it's a surprise. When you didn't know it was coming on, you just riding in the car or something and it pop off. Them the best time. But man, it feel good. I done got so used to it now that the first time, I mean, it feels great. It feels great.
I never forget, Shondell. We were in LA. Remember the LA trip? Remember I got that DJ to play your song in the club? I ain't gonna tell you what kind of club we was in. But remember, let's just say it was some people moving to the music. Man, man, Shondell, we done went to Atlanta, LA, Detroit, like they. I remember with 2 Live Crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chinaman, Fish and Grits, and them. I mean, Reese Mac. And you did that stuff with Shondell, and it's like, man, you've kept it Chicago, but you're growing,
Sure.
and I just really can't wait to see where this is headed.
Yeah, we finna take it all the way, man. Like the song I got, Get Some Head, like that song with Shauna came out 10 years ago.
Was it 10?
Yeah, it's still feeding me, man. It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
Because people are.
I'm saying.
Because people always playing that song.
Man, Cardi B just sampled it.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
She performing at the VMA. Not the VMA, the BET Awards. They just hit me about that. Like, she performing your song.
And she go, come on, man. Are you gonna go?
I mean, if they give me some tickets,
Right.
I'm not just going.
Right, just show up.
Hey, man, look, that's my song. So what has it been like working with people like Shondell, myself, Sinister, and then your manager, Shorty Capone? Man, you know what's funny? I've been hearing the name Shorty Capone for like 15 years, but I don't even know Shorty Capone.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I met him once, but like, I don't know him like I know y'all.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, like, the man is about business.
Oh,
But I'm like, and when I first saw him, I was like, that's Shorty Capone?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's Shorty Capone. I'm thinking Capone, right? I'm thinking light skinned, you know what I'm saying? Got long hair and stuff,
Right.
But is that him in here? Is that him?
No, man, that's Edwin Jones.
I'm just playing. I want to see what he's gonna say. Be like, come on, Sam, you know me. But having somebody in your corner is super, super important. Let me give a big shout out to
For sure.
my executive producer of my show, Jamani Anamdi. He's in Miami. Let me tell you about, he saw me doing this with nothing, and he invested in me. My cameras, my lighting, everything. And then my brother, Marcus Pfizer, Michael Ballard. These are people coming out and Sino coming out and investing in me, and even you guys. But what happens is people will see what you're doing,
And they see
and
something in
they see something in you, and you owe it to not only yourself, but those people that see something in you and those people that support you. You owe it to them to give them what they
You
see.
are an
in you.
amazing brother with amazing energy. Spirit is great. You know, people's person, you got it. Like, you know how they be like, man, I don't know. Like, bro, you got it.
Like I appreciate that.
And you only get better and better and better and better.
Man, I appreciate that. It was so funny because like, well, Shondell knows I started off doing comedy. We started doing comedy together.
We did
And,
improv.
man, improv,
Stand-up shows.
and I was in second seat. Then I started doing just straight acting, and then I came back to comedy, and I got respected because they knew I respected the crowd. But they said what you said. They all of them, like B. Cole, Wildcat, Sean Morgan, all of them said, you have that thing that we all want. Like, people like you. You can tell a bad joke and still make people listen to you until you get it where you need to be. And that's something that we have. And that's like I was telling you, when I saw you on the radio and doing what you do, I said, man, his personality takes him to the limit. You know, it takes you. And then Excel, what your gift, man, you can sit down and make a beat in your sleep. And this is what people have to understand. They put in the work. They put in the work. And that's what I appreciate about you guys. So let me ask you this. I'll tell you guys this. What do you want to tell the people? Like, I want you guys to take 1 minute to give them something, give them a nugget. Somebody's watching us right now, and they want to do what you do, they want to do what you do, they want to do what I do. Give them a nugget that'll help them get to that next level.
Well, I mean, just never give up and believe in yourself. Because I still be bugging when people say stuff to me like, yo, you an icon of radio. I'll be like, I am. Like, you know what I mean? But in the dies, I'm like, damn, I have been doing radio for 15 years. So, but I look up to so many other people. I'm just so humble. You know what I mean? I'm not, because as quick as God gives it, he takes it.
And that's why you're going to continue to grow.
Yeah, I be bugging.
Do it. Excel, what you think?
Don't give up and believe in yourself.
Say that. Hey, is that a quote from Maya Angelou? Wait, one more time, give it to him.
Did he mean it?
Tell him one more time, Excel.
Don't give up and believe in yourself.
There it is.
And believe in yourself. That's
Believe
what's
in
up.
yourself. Nah, it sound. I don't know if it's a better way to say that, but I don't know the better
No,
way.
but you know,
it's
it's no, say it the
it's
way.
all the way the truth. That's
it.
all the way the truth. Don't give up and then believe in yourself.
Be somebody, baby.
I gotta be doing something right. I know what you,
That's
when you
heavy.
say believe in yourself, because you gotta think, when I got laid off from Power 92, I haven't punched a clock since.
Man.
And I said, I was like, I'm never gonna work for anybody else again. I'm gonna be my own boss. And I just believe in myself. I'm not where I wanna, none of us where we wanna
No,
be at.
not yet.
We're all growing to get to that next level. So I'm just, just consistent. Like, my new show coming, we had Raw TV on Fox.
Yep.
So we bringing it back. We revamping it. We call Countdown Live on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Of course, Motivation Mixtape is dropping. We got some of everybody in there. I got Production XL. I got Bump J on it, a Twist on it, King Louis. Shout out to Tech Nine, Eminem. So many artists that sent me music. Like, put this on there. I got a documentary film coming. I put on for my city. Just educating people on who I am, where I'm from, why I do what I do. Just going super hard. And the sketch comedy movie, I gotta get you in. It's
Yeah, I was about
Over
to
the
say,
Edge.
you called me
Shondell Over the Edge.
10 years ago almost. And told me, he's like, Sam, I'm doing this movie. I gotta have you in it.
No, that movie
Was that
is
something
actually the film that me and Morocco got. It's called Smokehouse Dispensary.
Okay.
The film is hilarious.
Okay.
But I do got a movie coming out with Morocco called Mollywood.
Oh, yeah, I'm in Mollywood.
Oh, man,
I'm in Mollywood.
Yes,
I'm in Mollywood. I'm in Mollywood. Yeah. Elwood is in Mollywood too, guys. All right, cool. So, hey, there you have it, man. Actually, you look at the time when information is this good, time like just moves. And we had a good time right here on the Simeon Henderson Show. Remember, it's giving a voice to the people. You heard from Nakia Nichelle, Edward Williams III, Shondell, and my man, super producer XL, right here on my show.
Yes.
And trust me, as it get bigger and we get syndicated,
Yes.
you gotta come back.
anything is
You
possible.
gotta come back.
If Silk the Shocker was around.
See?
On the real.
All right.
I'm just saying, that man was a lyricist. It was-
Hey, so hey man.
Consider the lyricist.
Thank you. Shondell, man, love you, brother. XL, love you, brother. Everybody watching. Hey,
Hey, you got $10.
I do. Listen,
Yeah, man, somebody asked you for something like
you got some gas money. Hold on. I gotta do my final thought. I gotta do my final thought. So, everybody watching, thank you for tuning in to the Simeon Henderson Show, giving a voice to the people. I just want you guys to understand that anything is possible. This platform is for you. If there's something that you endeavor to do, something that you've always wanted to be, your purpose, it's in you to do it. My job is to inspire, educate, and motivate you to be your best. Be symbolic. Being deeply rooted stimulates growth. Like I always say, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm sitting here, a living testimony to,
Take your time.
the living testimony to hard work and dedication pays off.
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to Kyle T. Miller. I want to give a big shout out to Michael D. Ballard, one of my producers and my writer. I want to give a big shout out to Jamani and Namdi, my executive producer out in Miami. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for investing in me. Big shout out to Dave Red Hot on the West Side. I appreciate you guys. Remember, whatever it is that you want to do, don't stop. Get it, get it. Keep going. I'll see you next time on the Simeon Henderson Show, giving a voice to the people. Peace. Love you guys.
Symbolic.
Yeah, when you start, I can't say what I want to say to you. Stop the live.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, every week at the end of the show, man.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Make sure it's on.
Oh, hold on. Let's save it.
I just hit done.
I'm sorry. You say what? How many fingers can you take?
I can't do it.
Man. Pause.